The Patrician Boys Band from Galway led out the next section of the parade. This band, which has been coming to the festival for the past few years, is a great favourite with the townspeople. They were followed by the Fianna. As the parade passed up the Port Road, some of its long-established residents enjoyed a comfortable view from upstairs. The IAWS float attracted great excitement as a couple of pretty girls threw out tins of fruit to lucky people in the crowd. This float was highly commended by the parade judges. The crowd was thickest at McClure's Corner, and they gave a great reception to the Letterkenny Fire Brigade. Next came the Gaeltax float, which won first prize in the industrial section. Patsy O'Neill's carpet-covered exhibit also attracted much praise from the crowd, who were obviously thoroughly enjoying a very colourful display. Another exhibit highly commended by the judges was that of Charles Kelly Limited, showing a model house in the course of construction. Cozy Home Insulations from Falcara had easily the most humorous float in the parade, and Mr. I'm Cold and Miss I'm Cozy gave the people plenty of laughs. Dermot Rainey struck a topical note in his display. Second prize in the industrial section went to Andy Higgerty with his display of Opel cars. Some new and some not so new. As usual, McDade's bottling stores from Ramelton had a very gay and colourful display. The Buncrana Youth Band led the carnival section of the parade. With so many different events taking place during the festival, it was impossible for anyone to see all that was going on. One of the real highlights, unfortunately missed by our cameraman, was the display by the famous Wren Boys from Leitrim. This talented group of traditional musicians, dancers and singers and experienced stage performers gave several wonderful performances at the Market Square. The group of Breton singers, musicians and dancers were another party to get a great reception from the crowd, the more so because of the scarcity of other foreign visitors. As the Ballymaccool kids made their appearance, a strong breeze gave them extra problems. The breeze also threatened to upset the Girl Guides float and the Cubs, but they marched on regardless. The prize-winning display in this section was the post office float with its timely call for peace. Thank God someone appears to have answered the phone and got the message. The ICA ladies, as usual, were given a rousing reception as they celebrated their 21st birthday and appeared in real party spirit. Their display won second prize in the carnival section. Bringing up the rear of the parade with the GAA proudly displaying the Anglo-Celt won with their second Ulster Championship success in 1974, and the local St Eunan's club showing the Oma Festival trophy they had just recently won. After the parade had passed along the whole length of the town, Main Street, the large crowd thronging the pavements were treated to still further free entertainment at the Market Square. This was the focal point of the festivities on the streets, and the platform was seldom unoccupied. The sword dancers from Newcastle gave an exciting display of traditional dances popular in the northeast of England. Over the years, the Letterkenny International Folk Festival has established close links with folk dancers from England, and it was unfortunate that the festival's honorary president, Tubby Reynolds, was unable to come in 1974. However, the group from Newcastle were certainly a hit with the crowd and obviously enjoyed their participation in the festival. On Saturday evening, Harry Blake's bar was the first stop on that night's programme for the singing pub competition. Harry's new bar extension was not complete, but this did not dampen the enthusiasm of customers. The music was obviously to the liking of the competition judges as they awarded the first prize for this pub. Without a doubt, the pub with the liveliest crowd was the Lucky Seven, where Jim Burney kept the customers' feet tapping. Clement Harvey must have wondered if his furniture would survive, but no doubt the tills kept rattling to comfort him. On Sunday afternoon, Radio Letterkenny was again on the air, operating as usual from the festival office. Participants were reminded that the second big spectacular event was forming up at the Old Town. This was the band and fancy dress parade to St Conal's Hospital showgrounds. Once again, the festival was blessed with good weather as a large crowd watched the bands march along the streets. Attracting great attention wherever they appeared during the festival weekend were the triplets born to Mr. and Mrs. Patsy James of Swilly View, Letterkenny. The fancy dress competition for the children was judged at the St. Connell's Hospital grounds. There was a large entry with many colourful and original costumes. Among the winners were Kevin Blake as Tubby Reynolds, Paul McCollum as Billy Bremner, Tina Patton as Miss J-Cloth, Declan O'Donnell as a match for any man, Patricia Nee as the Spanish lady, Patrick McDade as our postman training, Geraldine O'Donnell as Archbishop Macarius, Eugene and Paula Hickey as Upstairs Downstairs, Andrew Morgan as Nixon, Mary Dorian, Anne-Marie McHugh and Bernadette Sidlow as hippies. Also on the Sunday afternoon at St. Connell's, there was a children's pet show, which had attracted a wide variety of birds and animals. The man with the difficult job of sorting out the winners was Mr. Joe Harrison. The top dog was shown by Lillian Hickey, College Road. In the cat section, the winner was Joe Carroll, Father McClune Terrace. The prize-winning budgie was owned by Caroline Meehan from Creve Smith. The best rabbit in the show was exhibited by Sheila Curran, Rosstully. Other more exotic pets included a mouse, a guinea pig, and even a fox owned by Pat McCross and Glenn Carr. At another part of the field, the local strongmen tried their hand at the ancient country sport of tossing the sheaf. Not many were able to lift the sheaf, let alone throw it, and the contest resulted in a tie. At yet another corner of the field, the band competition was in progress. The prize for style and appearance easily went to the St. Crone's band from Dunlow with their majorettes. This band, formed in 1971, was a big hit when they took part in the St. Patrick's Day Parade in Dublin. Another exciting event was the ladies' tug of war, which provided great entertainment for the holiday crowd. But there was no one to match the powerful team entered by the St. Connell's Hospital, much to the delight of their supporters. Altogether, a very enjoyable afternoon of sport in the beautiful grounds of St. Connell's. At the technical school, the chef and the staff were busy getting the Sunday tea ready. Meanwhile, at Lakeview Park, a special football match was being played between Letterkenny Rovers and Athlone Town. At half-time, there was still no score. Local boy Davy Cowan, playing for Athlone Town, had been made captain for the day and played his usual sound game. The match itself never reached any great heights. With both defences in top form, neither set of attackers could achieve very much. The final score was a 1-1 draw. At the Market Square platform, the Breton group from France took a turn at entertaining the crowd with one of their traditional dances. It was unfortunate that there were not as many colourful groups visiting the festival in 1974 as there had been in previous years. Quite a number had indicated their willingness to come earlier in the year, but backed out at the last minute, leaving the festival committee in a bit of a spot. However, the groups that did come to Letterkenny received a really great welcome from the townspeople. At the Continental Bar, it was singing pub competition time, but unfortunately the artists did not show up. Still, the crowd in the pub did not seem to mind too much, and even John Devine was relieved to see that the festival spirit was not entirely dampened. Hideout, local artists provided the cabaret. All weekend, reached its climax on the Sunday night, and the winners were the Somertons. It was second time lucky for Paul, Pat and Kevin. In the previous year, they had been runners-up. Their prize was a recording deal with John Woods, head of the Polydor Phillips Group, as well as £300. After the concert in the Scala, they entertained again at the Ballyreen Hotel. On Monday afternoon, some of the local Irish dancers entertained on the Market Square platform, with Jimmy Ponsonby providing the music. On Monday afternoon also, the adjudication of the best dressed window took place. The eventual first choice to win the PJ Dawson Trophy was a trendy boutique at Best Shopping Centre. Meanwhile, in the Golden Grill, the traditional baby show was in full swing. As usual, there was a huge entry with 160 babies competing for the honours. The poor judges. In the section for babies under 1 year old, the winner was Joan Crawford from Glencar. the under 2 category, the top baby was Stephen Russell from Mahran. There were special awards, of course, for the James triplets. The section for twins inducted in the tide, Amanda Wiley from Drummond, Lee and Leo McGranahan, Ardcall Kill. As a change this year, the festival committee decided to present the various trophies and prizes that had been won during the festival on the Monday evening at the Market Square platform. In other years, prizes have been presented at the final dance at the Ballyrain Hotel, but the crowded conditions there had presented certain problems. Representatives from Messrs Guinness were in hand to help the festival colleague, Paddy Reid, make the various presentations. And so the 1974 Letterkenny International Folk Festival came to a successful conclusion. The very final event took place on Tuesday at noon, when the Patrician Boys Band gave their last recital at the Market Square.